On Friday, Chloe Chrisley turned 11 years old, while her parents, Todd and Julie Chrisley, were incarcerated for fraud. In 2017, the couple formally adopted Chloe, having taken her in while her father, Todd and Julie's son Kyle Chrisley, struggled with addiction. But last year, Todd and Julie received prison sentences, he for 12 years and she for 7, so Chloe ended up living with her aunt, Savannah Chrisley. Chloe, who calls her criminal grandparents Dad and Mom, is now facing her big day alone in the absence of them. Chloe celebrated the event by writing, "The only thing that would make this better is if Mom and Dad were here," as Savannah revealed in an emotional Instagram post. "I'm eager to be 13 or 14 years old, because maybe then my mother will at least be at home." What the fucking dagger was. Reflecting, Savannah said, "Today is so bittersweet. However, I must keep in mind that God has greater plans for each and every one of us." Having been found guilty of tax fraud, bank fraud, and conspiracy to defraud the United States, Julie and Todd started serving jail terms in January. However, since then, their sentences have been shortened. Todd's projected release date in early 2033 is due to a 2-year sentence reduction. Julie's release date was pushed back to 2028 by 14 months. Savannah published a lyrical Instagram post on Chloe's birthday this Friday, expressing her love for the young girl while she waited for their homecoming. "Happy 11th birthday, sweet Coco. That she is 11 years old amazes me. Omgi, where is the time?" The ecstatic aunt said, "Watching her grow has been the biggest blessing of my life. She has quite the personality. I desire her sense of humor. I wish I had her easygoing personality. I desire to possess her heart. She embodies everything I want to be in the future." Savannah went on, "She never fails to tell me something new every single day. We are all better individuals as a result of her. Sweet girl, you are loved. Go on shining. Never cry out. And ni var for gt I am here." In 2012, Kyle welcomed Chloe into the world with one Angela Johnson. However, due to Kyle's substance abuse, the young child eventually ended up in the care of her grandparents. In 2016, Todd and Julie were granted complete custody of Chloe following Angela's arrest on charges of Medicaid and food stamp fraud. But after Todd and Julie were found guilty of fraud last year, it became known that Angela was trying to regain custody of Chloe. On his podcast Chrisley Confessions, Todd shot back, saying, "It's ironic that her biological mother would come forward now, when she has not been in her life since 2015. He went on, "Angela Johnson gave up her parental rights in March 2017, and we never heard from her again." Savannah, meantime, has asserted that her concerns regarding her parents' treatment in prison had made their lives more challenging. The 26-year-old reality actress has been vocal about the circumstances at the federal prisons where Todd and Julie, 50, are serving their individual sentences for fraud. The reality star is depending on her religion and a new love to help her cope. "Since I began speaking out about everything, it's been really tough for them, the special forces," world's toughest test contestant said to Entertainment Tonight. "The hardest part has been that. Dad much more so. We need to be concerned about him because there has been a lot of backlash." The host of the Unlocked with Savannah podcast has claimed that Todd's guards at the Pensacola, Florida jail have singled out the former Chrisley Knows Best star. "Because of the most recent things I've written on Instagram, they are currently attempting to have him removed from the facility where he is currently staying. And that's the difficult thing," she said. "You have to pay for your words as soon as you start speaking out." In addition, the activist from Nashville says the guards are planning to take money from Todd's commissary account and are keeping him from talking to his lawyer. "It's a non-recorded phone call where you can talk to your lawyer about what's happening to you, and they're not letting him do that, which is a huge thing," she said. Savannah has revealed a whistleblower letter she got exposing dangerous working conditions at the institution where her father is being kept, following her public disclosure of her allegations of maltreatment. The Federal Bureau of Prisons Director Colette S. Peters is trying to develop and cultivate a culture where every employee and prisoner in our care knows that they may come forward without fear of retaliation. Savannah published this passage from a September document on Instagram on Friday. We also hold those people accountable if there is retaliation.